Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Techopolis. Um, Between episodes here, I didn't really do all too much like I was kind of planning on. Mainly, what I did was just make sure this is now all properly going. Just kind of let it run through a bit. Still not as fast as I'd like, but I do have gold now, so I could upgrade those all to the um, elite tier. Could probably also make the ultimate. Yeah, I could do the ultimate easily, but mainly the elite tier was what was kind of holding me up there. I didn't go looking for any more ores. I just have what I have here. You'll notice that one is missing, and that I have some interesting or new things in my inventory. Well, that would be because I expanded a bit. So I've run a controller line here to the water and over to this. Um, Back here, it is just going straight over to the power that I have right here. It's connected to that, and it's kind of snaking around that fluid pump there. So this right here will kind of control most of this room. At the moment, I just have power in there. Um, but the power is going over to this. And this is how the dimensional ore extractor works. You get, I believe it's either 26 or 27 quartz glass, and basically you do a 3x3 hollow. You replace that hollow with the dimensional ore that you're wanting to get. Obviously, do the reinforced machine casing, just like with the dimensional infuser, and then again, like the dimensional infuser, you have one space in the bottom of the frame that you put the machine itself in. And right now, this has been running for a little bit, probably about 20-30 minutes maybe. I've got 36 gold ore. Not that I can do anything with them yet, because the only way to process them, short of, the actual making of elite technium, which that will still be quite a ways away, is in a chemical dissolution chamber. And in order to actually use the chemical dissolution chamber, which, by the way, a little expensive, I need sulfuric acid. And to get sulfuric acid, I need to get a rotary condensator to turn it from liquid sulfuric acid to regular sulfuric acid, which is made in a thermal evaporation from brine, or liquid lithium, which is made from brine, which is made from hot water, which is made from water. So, if you kept count there, that's 4 liquids, 4 controllers, 12 valves, and 4 holes. Now, the one thing I did not make was the, if I could spell, resistive heaters. I did not make these, so I do need to make 2 of those, put one there and one there, connect them to power and all that. That way we can actually make something out of these here. Let me get my building gadget, because I think that will be a bit better. And we'll do a build to me. And we'll go ahead. I want output in there. Boom, 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 boom. Put the controllers here. And now, I want this up to there, should be fine. And obviously there's some to break here, that way it's not, or rather, this way it was a faster way to build it. Obviously, I still need to do a couple here and there, which are right here. And they are all formed now. These are the smallest ones that you can make, but I'm going to make them slightly bigger. And yes, you do have to have at least to the second highest layer filled in. You could do all the way like that, but it doesn't really make too much sense. Unless you just like squared off things. But we are just about done forming these. And we got 12 left. So now that we have all this, there is a reason why I kind of have a single controller planned for most of this room, and that would be water. I also am going to be coming over here. What do I do with them? Is that on here? Yeah. I can't remember. Am I able to just use one valve to import-export? Because if so, what I'm going to do is come here, do a 4x3x3 in front of each one of these with the corresponding fluid they're making. Can I do a 4x3x3? Do I have any structural glass left? I do. Alright. I'll do about 4. And then out back here is where I want the valve. Alright, and let's just repeat that real quick. Actually, I probably want to move these to where the valve is not going to be connecting to the controller. Just because I can see that causing some channel issues. Well, not really issues, but more of clutter. And should have plenty for this. Now, obviously, I don't need all of these to be full for what I've got planned, but having, 768, or no, how many is that? Drop these 768,000 buckets, I think. I think I'm reading that right. Yeah. That should be plenty. Uh, so, sorry about that. We are going to want... let's see, how do I want to... Do I want to have it like that or not? I guess what I could do... let's see here. So these are 17, 20, 20, 37. We'll do that. Actually, no, we'll change that to hot. And what does hot turn into? Let me see here. Hot turns into brine. So out, in, and then here, 17, 16, and what does brine turn into lithium, or, I get this here, so brine turns into lithium, and lithium to sulfuric. Alright, and then don't want you connecting. We are going to name you acid. Lithium. Brine. And then I'm just going to have this store all the hot water. Because there shouldn't be any, other than swapping it out here to make more purifying water, which I might do. If I end up doing that, I'll just make another one of these 3x4 tanks. Yeah, I will go ahead and connect all these real quick. That keeps wanting to update even though I've disconnected it, which does not fill me with glee. And let me just run you up along the ceiling here. That way it's a little bit cleaner. And yeah, we'll keep you running from in front. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and do the programming for all of this between cuts here, because I have a feeling that's going to be a little bit boring for you all, so I will be right back. Alright, so I now have this all going. I did make the resistive heaters. I have them currently running at 200 FE a tick. I did try to use these thermodynamic conductors, but they aren't really all that necessary when I can just put them right here. But I am slowly getting everything. As you can see, I am getting hot water a little bit faster than everything else, which is kind of to be expected since it's the first in the line. But really, what I'm kind of bottlenecked by is the fact that everything only runs every like 10 to 20 ticks. Or 20 ticks, it looks like. Which does kind of suck. Maybe an advanced connector would do faster, but I don't feel like making any, and honestly, I'm perfectly fine with just kind of waiting on stuff to build up. Now, to be fair, I do already have 2.5 buckets of sulfuric acid with this just running. So, yeah, as you can see, I mean, it is just slowly. This is more consistently pouring, but these are blinking in and out because they're not. But it is going to take a long, long time before I finally start backlogging on any of these, which it's fine. Unless I start, you know, really up in the power usage, which, you know what? Why not? Let's do 500. Let's see how fast my entire base dies. How am I on power over here? So, no, you're still full. You are very quickly draining. Okay. maybe not 500, or maybe not 1,000 from them. Let's do 250. It seemed okay at 200, so we'll do 250. And that should at least speed it up a bit more than what it was. I mean, I did get it up to where it was essentially a flashpoint for everything. I mean, look at that. Yeah, that's a bit much. But yeah, I am making everything here, so that's all good. Now I just need to get some things cleared off here. The chemical crystallizer, right? Chemical crystallizer, chemical dissolution chamber, right? Yes. So I need this. I need a rotary condensator. Probably the chemical crystallizer. Yeah. Nope, don't want that. How do I get the clean slurry? I need a washer. Okay. And then I need an injection chamber or the arc furnace. Which the arc furnace... Nope, don't need the arc furnace actually. I do need the injection chamber. With hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride is... How's that made? That is made with a chemical infuser with hydrogen and chlorine. I already know how to get hydrogen. Chlorine, however, is brine. So I might need to put some stuff in here to make sure that I have at least like 10 buckets of brine before putting any in here or something like that. I don't know. But I definitely do need to focus on getting brine first, which I will actually need some more tanks. Yeah, I know what I'm probably going to be setting up between episodes there. Yeah, that's gonna take a bit between episodes to do. Let's see. Lava, that's one thing that I also need to get set up here, which I'm not going to do that right now. Power should be okay now. Good on purifying water, good on regular water, right? I mean, it's going down, but ooh, actually, can I get a pump? I can. I'll make an electric pump real quick and swap out. No, actually I can get the, oh, what are they? The speed upgrades. Mech, upgrade. Yeah, speed. No, energy is what I need. Speed and energy. And I don't know how many this is going to hold. So, yeah, we're just going to take a guess. And by a guess, I mean I'm going to put it down and then go make them. So, what do I need? 3 osmium. 1, 2, 3. And because this is the one that I'll be using, what else do I need? I need 2 of those. Yep, got all that. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's go back over here. So you were power and you were water. Just so these don't connect. And boom. Thought there was something floating there. Yep, I thought I put one there by accident. So you are actually going to turn to power now, and you are going to be water. Now let's see how many you hold of each. It does not tell me, so I'm going to make one, and then we'll find out. Right after I figure out which one this is connected to. Not you. I think it's you. Yes. Okay, so that is the water. Okay, there we go. So I want you to extract. You will insert. Should be getting water a little bit faster now already. I am getting some. Yeah, it's going a little bit faster, but we can make it better. So let me get... Do I have iron dust here? I don't, but I do have copper. How much do I need? Where's the dust? Here it is. Need dimensional infuser, 8 copper, so 1 stack should be fine. I'm fairly certain that it will just be 8. And then I need osmium dust, which I can make in a crusher. And do I actually have a crusher I can use, or... Yeah, I'll use this one. Because the purifying shouldn't actually do anything for that, I hope. Okay, good. So while that all processes, yeah, I'll go ahead and just skip this for y'all. Okay, so I've got these. I went ahead and swapped this out from XNet to just regular mechanism pipes because even without any upgrades, it was backlogged all the way completely full. So, since I do have the upgrades, let's go ahead and just take a look. I am going to want to do the energy ones first. And yep, I was right. It is 8. That holds 160 using 4 FE a tick. That doesn't seem right. Well, let's see what it jumps up to now. Oh, 400. with with just constant. Okay, 400 a tick might be a bit much for my power right now. Yeah, look, yeah, that's draining a bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I'm gonna work on getting some more of these going. That way I can kind of keep up, because that's draining quickly. These are all just going to be draining quickly. What are they each? 80. Let's see. 8, 16, 32, 640. 160. So 800 here. Around 1200-ish, roughly. And then I've got these two over here, or actually 3 that are 640 a tick each. But they're not going anywhere useful, really. So, yeah, I kind of thought they might be connected, but they're not. I might have to rearrange yet again how I have my power for this base. Oh, because my original plan was have this be the main power controller and just spread out wherever needed. That worked out well, didn't it? I might move these over here and have the power coming out of here and all that. But at the moment, I at least do have a bunch of water coming in. Look at that, I've already got, what was that, 2 million extra? Or no, almost 3 million water in that little span of time of what, like 2 minutes? I mean, power is keeping steady, surprisingly. Let's check all these. I mean, every so often that does kind of tick on. Well, actually, that one's full. I might just barely have enough on the threshold. I think what I'm going to do is probably get a couple more of these oil gens and just fill the rest of this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably even do the top as well. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do between episodes. Just kind of let a couple things run here, like this. I'll probably go ahead and do a little bit of logic. That way I'm not wasting all the brine, not wasting all the lithium, not wasting all the, well, yeah, so I can use all that I want. That entire time I've gotten 18 buckets. That's not a lot. So yeah, I'm going to set up something so that I'm not wasting everything, turning it all into sulfuric acid yet. Eventually I'm just going to let these run full blast and probably move them so that I can get the 18 block tall formation, because right now they are just at 4, which is not a lot. But that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, I got some things that I'm going to do between episodes here, so go ahead, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all later.